Hey everyone, what's up? My name is Tommy. Welcome to my hobby channel. Today I've got part 2 of the 2025 Topps UFC Chrome hobby versus retail. I guess to kind of pick up where we last left off, I did look at some of the inserts that I got out of the hobby box, and sure enough, we did get another case hit. This is the Titans Ilya Topuria. This is like a $75, $80 card raw, and so that's not bad. I think the case hit I got out of 2024's Topps Chrome was like a $12 case hit. So yeah, you know, that's pretty cool. So I guess that kind of stacks the deck a little bit against Topps UFC Chrome retail for a couple reasons, because unlike 2024, this is a newer release as I'm putting it together. This came out, retail came out like middle of July. This is the end of August. When I cooked up 2024, I did it over a couple months. Blowout card had blasters on sale for like $20. So I was able to kind of stack the retail side a little bit more, just based on pricing and kind of demand at the time. Haven't seen a price drop in any of this stuff yet. But also 2025 mega boxes do not guarantee an autograph like 2024's did. They have the exclusive X Factor parallels. And I don't think it's going to say anything on there about you know, whether or not you could hit, you know, retail auto or not. So hey, maybe we'll have to see. But yeah, this might be leaning the way of hobby right off the bat. So I'm going to do the blasters first so we can kind of keep track of what the hits are. So I use my weird new opening device. It is just a dental tool I found in a rental property one time and for some reason kept in my toolbox. Just got a blaze like that. Looks like I could use it to pick things out that get stuck somewhere, so. But also can use it to slice right through a couple of blaster boxes. Alright. Trash out of the way. Paulie's probably going to run in and play with that. He loves the sound of crinkling plastic. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the blasters first so we can get. Look on the side. Blasters, yeah, these have the sepias, so, which are not the black and white, which I think was called negative. So right off the bat, I don't know why. Kind of hard to tell. Maybe I can. One blaster pack is significantly. I guess it's just kind of like this one has air in the packs, kinda, and these are much more flattened. So. We'll start with, I guess, the right side first. Kind of set all those down. One of the things I looked at, I think in the hobby box, is the Alexander Romanov auto to 99. Those future stars are like 1 in every 200 packs. So between that and the case hit, it's not a bad box. I got that box directly from Topps. So for getting it straight from the factory, it's a pretty decent box. Yeah, again, Romanov in the PFL and just finished runner-up in their heavyweight tournament. So, all right, let's see what we can get out of. That looks like a silver, so. Paulo Costa. Just going to kind of move through the base. Claudio Hibiel. Is that a, no, that's just a, or I guess that's a sepia. Yeah, that is a sepia. All right. Kind of hard to tell sometimes. Plexus and John Jones. A Plexus card. I assume that's just kind of a insert tied to a Vasa. Keep it moving. There's a, I guess these are the Hyper. There were only one of these in the hobby box. So I don't know if these are more retail thing or what. Top of the class, I think, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm thinking of a different, I think I'm thinking of a different release. So, Sean O'Malley, top of the class. Kind of hard to keep all these releases straight sometimes. Jan is hiding Rose Namajunas, Sepia. And is that Khabib? Fired Up of Khabib Nurmagomedov. Hermanson. And that is a Sergey Pavlovich. That's a refractor. Okay, yeah, I thought it looked, again, with Topps Chrome. So it's always kind of tough to tell. I don't think we got any other refractors so far. There's a sepia sitting on top of Tiger Ulanbekov. There's our Allen and Ginter. This is probably my favorite part, excuse me, of Topps Chrome retail is the Allen and Ginter cards. I kind of like that as a retail set. So Sean Woodson, ooh, almost lost it. Dracis Duplessis, DDP, former champ. Another Hyper parallel, Imavov. Dare to be Great, Topuria. And we're going to close it out with a Kyler Phillips sepia and a John Jones Fired Up. So, okay, not nothing too crazy in Blaster #1, but some cool inserts that I believe are retail exclusive. I think they split up the different kind of inserts, but let's compare it to Blaster Box #2. It's got a lot more air in the packs for some reason. Call this the Floofy box. I'm actively surprised my cat's not in here playing with all these wrappers. I'm just tossing it again. He loves that kind of stuff. He must be preoccupied. Alrighty. Box #2. I didn't see who was the Allen Ginter there, but Victor Henry is going to start off. Lots of Manifield, Yair, Curtis Blades, sepia. There's a Brandon Royval, Allen and Ginter. Joanna Jędrzejczyk, Hyper. One of my all-time favorite female fighters. Dare to be Great. Maybe my favorite. Was in Dallas when she won the title. Anderson Silva is hiding a Juana Santos to 250. There's a numbered card out of a blaster. Best card so far. That's actually a pretty sick picture for just walloping said Juliana Miller. But yeah, Juliana Miller. That's pretty sick. There we go. Numbered on the board. Char Bullet, sepia. And John Jones top of the class, so I guess top of the class might be one per blaster. Same with the Dare to be Greats. So Dustin, that is not a refractor, but I believe that Joanna is. Okay, this is the Joanna Jędrzejczyk box. We got a Joanna Hyper and a Joanna refractor. This might be going into the PC. Big Joanna fan, so that's sick. Peter Yan sepia. Rose. It's also kind of a Rose box. This is the Lady Greats Alan Ginter, Guskov, Juan Santos base, and is that a Sergei Pavlovich hyper? Doubling up on some of these. So I guess the fired up are 2 per box, more or less. Less interesting. Young Sung Park. And is that, okay, that might just be, yeah. The sepia was throwing me off of Volkan Ozdemir with a Shogun. Alan Ginter. All right. So 1 numbered card so far. Let's see if we could at least maybe pull another numbered. I'd like to at least get 1 auto out of the megas. It's kind of, when you go from guaranteeing 1 auto to not even really stating whether or not that's much of a chase is kind of, I don't know why they decided to dial back. It's one of those things, they just got the license last year. I don't know if they had a bunch of stickers laying around. They wanted to get going, if it's kind of like a class thing. But, I mean, there's a decent amount of rookies. I know guys like Guskov might be hard to get signed if he's over in Kyrgyzstan or wherever he's from. Not Kyrgyzstan, I forget which one he's from. Oh, okay, little foam. Okay, will definitely like that. Yeah, there you go, Paulie. He just came in to see what all the fuss is about. And that foam block seems to have gotten his attention. Oh, he took it. He likes to run, and he's very much a hunter cat, so he likes to make sure things are taken and disposed of. So, alrighty, let's see if we can pull something cool out of one of these megas. Some of these packs feel fat. I don't know if they've got security blanks in them or. Oh, that came apart weird. Might just have more cards per pack, too. There's that. Another 20-minute video. I'm gonna stop doing videos. We're gripping so much. Do a couple short videos. I know. Hard to sit down and watch a 20-minute video sometimes. Especially for retail releases. But I do have one more video that I'm probably going to record tomorrow. And release kind of on Labor Day, I guess. That is going to be just retail. Just seen a lot of retail on the shelves lately. Decided to be cool to just kind of go around and collect, or grab a couple of this or that random retail releases. But let's see what we've got in this retail. Go through the base. That looks, again, it's so difficult to tell. Obviously, no, that's not a refractor. But that is of Jillian Robertson. There we go. Jillian Robertson refractor. Big fan of hers as well. And a Diego Lopez. Okay, I guess we got back-to-back hypers. That's kind of cool. Another Joanna hyper. And Diego Lopez, I'll be seeing him fight here in San Antonio, hopefully, in a couple weeks at UFC Noche. Grabbed a big old fistful of cards. That's a Peyton Talbot rookie card, not a refractor. Oh, hey, look, we got an auto. There we go. Put those back down. Grab that bad boy. Esteban Ribovitz. I don't know. I guess it's Ribovic. I don't recall how they say his last name, but that's sick. I'm happy with an auto. Maybe we'll get 2 autos. Be kind of weird if they still had 1 per box and just didn't put it on. But I guess these are more of the chase there. So Bruno Fahey, Kyler Phillips. As we will start Julian Robinson again, Chase Hooper, A lot of rookies. Kai Sakura. Daniel Marcos rookie. I guess is an appropriate time for him to have one. So I guess these are the hyper, and I guess the 2 per pack might be the X Fractors. That would make sense. So Juliana Pena. Sergey Pavlovich. I wish it said on the bag. I have to check. Islam Makachev. Just gonna kind of Blanchfield. Ooh, hey, numbered? No. Oh, yep. Melissa Mullins to 175. Okay. Second numbered card. So it's a numbered and an auto out of Omega. That's not bad. Plexus. That's a dumb insert. I'm not going to lie. Plexus. It just sounds made up. Chepe. And Joaquin Buckley. I believe those are the X Factors as my cat runs in here. Now he's kind of fired up. I made the mistake of throwing that foam on the ground. He hunted it. He got it. He's a victor. And now he's in the box. So all right. Trevor Peak. Okay, I was about to say, is that not his rookie? But Bonfim. Yeah, I don't know if these are the X Factors. Which one is which? Plexus again. We got the same Plexus. Trey Waters. I want to say traditionally these are the X Fractors, the ones that I guess kind of have an X when you look at how that design is. Robert Whitaker. Ooh, is that a gold card? Is that a gold card? Or is that no? Okay, they're just teasing. I think they're just teasing me. That might just be a tease. Alan Perez. We're gonna kind of rush back there and find out, aren't we? We're gonna see. It is an insert, but I'm gonna sit on top of those packs. We're gonna look at Raquel Pennington, who unfortunately is not gonna be at UFC No Check. And we're gonna see if this is a numbered insert. Aljamain Sterling is covering. It's upside down. We're fired up. That John Jones? No, it's Michael Venom Page to 50. Hey. All right. That's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. So, I mean, for that mega box, we got 2 numbered cards and an auto. That's pretty good. I'm not mad with that as a mega. Let's see how this mega stacks up. I kind of wish I kept the stack separate now, but obviously if you're following along at home, you kind of tell what came in the wall box. That's why I'm doing them one at a time instead of just ripping them all together and kind of treating it more like a hobby box. I want to see what's coming out of blasters, what's coming out of the megas. But yeah, these megas came from Target. I might have to hop online after I'm done and see if they've got any more. Let's see how this one turns out. But again, yeah, for the price of 2 megas and 2 blasters with shipping and tax and everything, you're going to come out roughly to be within the price of a hobby box, depending on where you get the hobby box from. You know, you can get a loose one on eBay probably for cheaper. But I always like to try, when I'm on eBay and I'm looking for hobby boxes, I always try to look to make sure that the seller is selling it from like a sealed case or has the number of a sealed case. But let's see. Mega number 2. Nakamura. That is a Blanchfield refractor. And so top of the class are like 1 a box. Caitlin Vieira. Habibi. That one just has kind of a curve to it. Dare to be great, Chuck Liddell staring us at the face, but okay, here's a numbered. Coming up, Casey O'Neill is protecting, Kopilov to 99. Somehow that's a rookie card, even though I believe he's been in the UFC for probably at least 2 to 3 years at this point. Probably even longer, if I'm being honest with you. My perception of time is not good. There's a fired up Marab. Fired up basically to a box, but I'm putting him in the hit pile anyway because I believe they're, retail. So there we go. There's a Bilal Muhammad. I think these are the hypers and the other ones are the X Factors. Comment down below if you know the actual answer to that. So, Zhang Wei Li, who just vacated her title, I believe. Am I confusing her? No, okay. Yeah, I was about to say. I believe she just vacated her title and is moving up. And now Mackenzie Dern is fighting... I don't know if she's fighting Jandiroba or not. I'd have to double check. I haven't really been locked in on the news cycle lately. Been kind of stuck at work. Okay, let's see what the end of this mega has to offer. So, they're great. Valentina Shevchenko, Ohio. There we go. We're just gonna kind of keep it moving. There's a Gaziev rookie. Arnold Allen. Top of the class, Duplessis. Ulberg. Jourdain. I'm not seeing any other colors, so hopefully maybe Randy Moreno. Martinez covering up a Brian Ortega, who just embarrassed himself in China. Yoel Alvarez. And I think that might be it for that. So, not as bad as I thought it would be for the retail. That first mega was obviously pretty loaded, I think, considering, but we still got a numbered card out of, I got all this Topps Chrome cluttered dust now on my desk, but in terms of like inserts, hypers, parallels, things like that, and hits, it's not bad. I should have my camera moved back a little bit further, but yeah, I mean, to the left is kind of just all the base that came out. To the right, inserts, hits, stuff like that. One auto. The numbered cards were lower in retail. Almost considerably lower than what I've encountered in the hobby. I think both in 2024 and 2025, so that's kind of interesting. I might have to check to see if I can get my hands on a couple more megas. Maybe grab a handful and do a mega only rip. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about UFC Topps Chrome retail. Again, I think it's pretty close, I think, for price point. Maybe blasters. I guess they do have I guess some potential, but I think megas were actually kind of, I'd have to again compare, maybe grab 2 or 4 more, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you like the video, like and subscribe to the channel, and I will be seeing you guys soon with another retail rip, but I will see you guys later. Thanks.